This is the third Shenhua watch that I have reviewed on this channel, and just like the other two, finding information online about this brand is quite difficult. It's a very obscure brand indeed, so not much is known. So the details I shall be giving will be quite brief. As I've mentioned, there's not much mentioned on the internet at all. So, without further ado, let's have a look at this thing. Good day to you all, and welcome back to another BBW review. Actually, I've been off of reviews for about 10 days, I think, due to having quite a serious kidney problem and just coming out of hospital yesterday. So for all my subscribers, I'd really like to thank you for hanging on in there. But now I'm back with quite a strange watch, again, a Shenhua. Nothing much known about this. Let's go over the main details. I ordered this watch from, as usual, Shenzhen in China. Postage packed and sent for $14. Now, as you can see, the first thing you'll probably notice is it does bear quite a few similarities to a Panerai, especially the shape of the case and the dial itself, which is a sandwich dial. You may not be able to see so clearly, but you have the dial beneath is a yellow, which is fully loomed, and the dial on top with the cutouts for the indices and the numbers is in blue or dark blue. The hands are quite similar also, but it's generally the sandwich dial and the shape of the case that give it that Panerai Luminor vibe, I think, anyway. So as I mentioned, all you get on the details of this quite mysterious watch is Shenhua, and as usual, they don't put any other details of the name of the watch, either on the front, and the back is absolutely blank, apart from, stainless steel. I can't quite make that out. It's stainless steel, water resistant to 30 meters. I've had quite a closer look at this, and no, there's no designation number. So all I can tell you is it's a Shenhua watch. That's basically it. Maybe a Shenhua homage of a Panerai. So for $14, what do you get? As usual, you get a chrome-plated alloy case. The measurements, it's quite a big boy. 42 millimeters diameter, 49 millimeters lug to lug, and quite a beefy 16 millimeters from the base to the very much domed hard ledge crystal on top. It really is not quite a top hat, but it is very domed. So it does give quite good distortion there. Although distortion is not my thing. Let's go around the watch. I actually don't like this shape at all. It's just absolutely, I don't know, no thought at all has gone into the design of this case at all. It's just completely almost flat, almost horizontal, and with the lugs curving down. They're quite small lugs, and they curve down just slightly. But it's not such a big watch. Again, 49 millimeters lug to lug. Sandwich dial, which we'll jump into now. So the video doesn't pick this up so well, but it is blue with a yellow loomed underneath, or the below of the first layer of the sandwich, let's say, is loomed, and the top layer is blue. The hands are also loomed. They're quite nice stylized hands, and the second hand, as you can see, or you may not see, has an arrow point with a red tip, which you just see passing over the indices. Again, the indices are cut out and very much designed around the Panerai, very much copied from the Panerai there. The lug width is quite a big 24 millimeters. On this strap, it tapers down to 18, and as you've noticed, I've changed the buckle. Sorry, I've changed the strap here to a rose gold, and please don't ask why. Silver case, rose gold clasp. Quite a rash decision, but it shows how much I care about this watch. Let's have a look at the back. So you have an exhibition case in stainless steel, 30 meters of water resistance. Now the movement in this watch is not your standard Shanghai or Shanghai standard movement. It's a 21,600 beats per hour, but it is not a standard Shanghai. I'm not quite sure what it is, and it's impossible to find out online. But quite sturdy. It's got a workhorse and keeps a very good time. Back to the dial, you have the Shenhua logo applied just below the 12, and not much else. So apart from copying design features of a Panerai, it's quite a simple looking watch. Does the job, I guess you could say. The weight is 75 grams. The crown itself is 5.5 millimeters. And again, that case, I mean, there's absolutely no design, no passion got into design that case at all. It's absolutely flat. Just give it a case, put a dial on it, and put a bubble crystal over the top. That seems to be their motive here. But it does work. It is quite a workhorse. I've had no problems with this since I've had it. And nothing else to do now apart from having a look at this thing on the wrist. And there we go, the Shenhua with the unknown designation. So one thing I haven't noticed is that that quite bulbous crystal on top. It really does give a lot of reflections. In real life, it's quite easy to read the dial, but under the lights here, yeah, there's a lot of reflection given away. The profile, quite an ugly profile because of the case design. Very flat, but 49 millimeters. It doesn't overhang. The straps just go down vertically, so it does fit okay, despite it being 16 millimeters. Quite a heft. Not the most beautiful of watches, but I guess if you like the Panerai style and the size of Panerai, it does match the dimensions of Panerai quite well. Again, 42 millimeters, 16 millimeters in girth, and 49 millimeters lug to lug, 24 millimeters lug width. There you go. It does have some attraction, I guess, but not for me. So, there you have it. The Shenhua something or other. So, that is about it. Just another quick look at that bulbous crystal on top there. I don't know why they made that so big, but there you go. That's the design of the watch. This, again, is the Shenhua. I have no idea what the designation is, since the internet keeps this brand a mystery, very much so. It's a very legible watch, indeed. Again, it does take a lot of its design cues from the Panerai Luminor. So if you're into that kind of bulbous, large, kind of in-your-face watch, you'll pretty like this, and for $14, you can't really complain. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging on in there while I was hanging on in hospital. And I hope to see you again very soon with another watch on the green chair. Until then, take it easy.